Welcome back to an episode of quests, and even more quests. And we are doing, guess what? Quests. Haha. And there are a few more quests that can be done in here. I only have to find them real quick. It just takes a... Wait a minute, what? Oh. Okay. That was surprising. Okay, I actually thought that there was at least one more quest up here. So, let's go further south then. If we can't go any other direction, then we're going further this way. Bollocks. That was absolutely not the thing that I intended to do. But okay. We have another quest up here, which is somewhat related to a mountainous beast also. Who knows? It's also, yeah, like the investigator, Xi Ping. That's strange. Like there's an icon, but on top of that there's a side mission thingy. So either he has two missions or this is just how it works. All right, so let's talk to him. Oh, now Qingzhou Valley too. Something wrong? It's you. Pleased to see you. Though I certainly wasn't expecting to run into you today. Anyway, have you been to Qingzhou Valley or Nanchangmen lately? Yes, I have. Multiple times. The guild has been receiving a constant stream of reports about earthquakes in those areas recently. It was just minor tremors at first, but they've been getting more and more serious since. Then, not long ago, we received word of a particularly strong earthquake that caused part of the mountains and ruins to collapse, revealing a gigantic cavern. The report also mentioned that some unknown monsters have been sighted in the area. Based on the descriptions, they may well be none other than the Geovishabs and Primo-Geovishabs that once terrorized Liu. Do you need any help from me? Well, I'd like to ask you to head to Qingzhou Valley to investigate that huge cavern and report on the impact of the earthquake on the surrounding environment. As for the monsters, if it's true that they're appearing in greater numbers, then we cannot afford to ignore them. We must decide on what countermeasure to take. Of course, this counts as official work for the guild, and you will be compensated accordingly. Thank goodness. What do you think? Yeah, compensation's always good. Judging by your expression, did something happen? Oh, I've been there, alright. Have you now... Well, you are an elite adventurer, after all. It's no surprise that you follow the scent of danger wherever it leads you. So, about the Primo-Geovishabs and Qingzhou Valley. A giant cavern ruin with a Primo-Geovishab within it? Okay, I think I understand. Thank you for coming to me with this news. I'll handle the paperwork and make an official report to the guild. What's with that area anyway? That's weird. As if we kind of finished that thing. According to some texts, Qingzhou Valley was once a prosperous settlement at some point in the ancient past. As to how it come to be the way it's now, it seems to have had something to do with the rampage of an ancient dragon king. There aren't a lot of details available that indicate, about that incident, but legend has it that Rex Lapis and his adepti eventually imprisoned it within some sort of adepti realm. Its servants fled into the depths of the earth and entered into a deep slumber, waiting for the day when the Dragon King would rise again. Does it mean that these monsters' sightings, well, maybe they're related. Those are just folktales, you know? No one knows how true they are. Regardless, these constant earthquakes and the sudden appearance of these monsters are matters that demand our immediate attention. Right, please, take this as your payment. Thank you for your information provided. That was the quickest mission ever, I would say. I think the reason why I was able to finish it that quickly was because I defeated this Geovishab thingamajig a bit earlier also. Like, you have to go in here, the Primo Geovishab, have to defeat it or whatnot, or just you have to explore the area. So this mission basically introduces you to this strange creature, and that's basically it. And with this, I think I actually finished all of the side missions. Maybe. But I have to check something. I don't know if I'm actually done with all of the missions here. Because that's just weird. I have no idea where other... Oh, wait, yeah, there is another mission. Ah, it's in the Wangshu Inn. That was the one I was also looking for. But anyway, there also is... Yeah, miss you. Because... miss you. So, I think it was at 35 before. So I didn't know. There's no restoring this past land of beauty. Yeah, that could have been it. But there are 5 sign missions. 4 of them. Wait a minute. 1 moment. Yeah. 4 missions that I have to finish, but I have no idea where the other ones are. They could be somewhere in the wild, right? So basically means that I have to talk to some of those NPCs. But I don't really think that this is the way. I don't know. Maybe I have to do something in with the main mission or something. Or maybe I have to... What was this? That was a seashell somewhere here. Maybe it was one over here. Who knows? And... I have to check every area that has an NPC in it. But I don't quite think that this is the way to do this. Anyway, let's go to the Wangshu Inn and finish this one. Really, really iffy. But yeah, the GOV shop, if you want to defeat it, you just have to break... Was it the crystal? Yeah, you kind of have to break or collect the crystal, and then you get the shield. After you get the shield, the damage you take is a little bit less, and therefore you won't have that bad of a time. Now then... There we go. Let's get those Sunsetias. They're always great. So... come on, don't get stuck on the interior. It's more like outerior if you think about it. So, Qingzhou. Or is it Qing? Or is it more like Ch? Because the Q, like there's the Z, which is more like Zo, like an S sound. And then there is the X, which is the sh sound, as in shit. And then there is the Q sound, which could be like QS, something like that. So chi. Anyway, Qingzhou. How unexpected? What's unexpected? I originally wished to enter the mountains to seek the adepti miHoYo, yet now Liu seems to shed its skin with every passing day. Do poets such as I have any reason not to write a few poems of leisure? Still, though, my heart is burdened with the words. They are too scattered and lack a central spirit of poetry to rally around. I was just puzzling over the method. Whatever do you mean, my liege? But you are no poet. It is normal if you do not understand. The flow of a poet's words is a mystery unto itself. But other than the words, the poetic spirit itself is fraught with many meanings. Meanings that I shall explain to you in detail, in exchange perhaps for a little favor. Hold your horses. What favor? Do not fret, my liege. It's like this. I merely feel that if I am to offer up a poem for you, as it is today, then I must draw inspiration from the city itself. You are well travelled, my liege, and must surely be learned in many fields, including that of social grace. Perhaps, then, you could go to Liu Harbor in my stead to gather data. No. Perhaps the intentionality shall render the exercise mediocre yet, and moreover you are... Please allow me to marshal my thoughts. How about this then? You merely need to go through the city as you are. Want to then return and tell me the things that catch your eye. Okay, let's do this. Splendiferous. I shall be counting on you, my liege. I think he's just making up words at one point. So... Let's go to Liu and look at everything that's around us. Kind of a feeling that there have to be some more side missions here, right? I have just no clue where the other side missions are supposed to be. I mean, or it is, day-night timeless specific. That could also be a thing. Oh, no, don't fall down. There we go. I don't want to die from that. That would be a bit iffy. There's lots of dogs gathered around here. Does that count as something you'd say? Well, we might as well write it down. Maybe that poet can make something out of it. Let's check for more inspirational things. Boken? I think I should just use the waypoint instead. Yeah. Let's just use the waypoints. Let's be lazy. Let's be efficient. Much better this way. So. And what do we have here? Flowers upon flowers upon flowers. The Bubu Pharmacy. Whoa, look at all of those finches. It might be a great fun to compose something about it. Let's write this down. Look for poetic inspirations. No one here. Might I be even able to find another 5-star meal? Maybe something that heals as well. That would be sweet. What about the... that flying palace is not all but gone. Too bad. I really liked it. Wait, was this where the entrance was? I don't know. Maybe it was over here. There's quite a few people around here. Let's go chat with them and see what they have to say. And... an old dude. Funnery, the boss of the miHoYo tea house. The more I hear of this opera, the less I understand it. Something wrong. Why hello there, traveler? Well, there's the problem. miHoYo Tea House has released a few new operas lately. But they're most lively, that's for sure. But I do not quite comprehend them, or how the young people seem to enjoy it so very much. And how do you feel about that? That's a good question. Personally, I don't mind hearing some old classics. They're what I'm used to, after all. But at the same time, Liu Harbor is undergoing so many changes. A few new operas seem to fit the reigning mood just fine too. Still, these changes feel all too swift. The old operas haven't played in a while. I wonder what Rex Lapis would... no, let us not speak of that. So he wants some old flavor. And is still accepting of the new stuff, which is quite interesting. But yeah, what do operas have to do with the stuff up here? Anyway, how? All is well, all is well. What's well? It's you, traveler. So there was a big incident in the city earlier, right? Well, it's well that nothing untoward happened afterwards. And more importantly, it's well that all the food stalls in the city are still open. I mean, what would become of all those delicacies I enjoyed otherwise? So it's about eating then. Hey, don't you look down on it. The quickest way to know if a place is good or not is to see how its cuisine tastes. Just talking about this is making me hungry again. Maybe I should go get a little something. Or maybe 2 little somethings or 3 little somethings. There are people who like doing this, people who like doing that, and then there are people who seem to like to get fat. That's a nice rhyme. So... and this is quest number 37. Whee! Bam! So, Qingzhou, what have you learned, my liege? A fair bit. Actually, nothing. Verily, please do share. There are lots of dogs by the South Wharf. Good. Most lovely indeed. The Bubu Pharmacy hosts many finches nearby. Finches, yes. Sign of peaceful times. Lovely poetic imagery. Some only care for eating. There's nothing wrong with that. Eating is one of the prime needs and joys of life, especially in a city such as Liu Harbor. Yes, this too is quite fascinating. I will record that. It may yet be of use. Some feel that things are changing too quickly. That too is as we should expect. To some, Liu must always seem to be shedding its skin with every passing day. Even I find it hard to keep up or accept every single shift. But this is a matter most broad. I fear that a single poem may not capture it adequately. Still, I shall write it down. That should do for now. I see that I chose wisely in seeking your aid, my liege. I believe that this will add at least a few new entries to my next anthology. Ah yes, apart from some material goods, I have also prepared a little gift for you. Please take it as thanks for your success. Once my new anthology is published, you may exchange the signature for a free copy. Ooh. You got a signature. Qingzhou signature. That is quite nice indeed. And some teachings. Nice, nice, nice. And a decent amount of morale as well. Alright. So, that mission is also done now. Now the big question is... Okay, I have 55 pinned markers up here. These two are just the... Oh yeah, the boats. The boats. Oh yeah, the boats. I have to check on this boat. I have just no idea how to get there quickly. I think you have to... yeah, I think you have to fly onto it. The thing is, I did that before. Since when is there a chest? That's weird. Random chest appears. Out of nowhere. Just like that. Oh wait, I also thought... Didn't I make the geo... compass there? No. Geoculus resonant? No. You gotta be kidding me. I know, treasure compass. Yeah, I need the geo treasure compass. Because then I'm definitely able to collect all of the chests in this area. Not that it matters that much, because everything is already explored to 100%. Whee! Come on. Anyway, I'm just looking for some more quests here, because it could be that on the ships you are able to find more quests after you went through the main mission. So similar to the city itself, that refreshes once you continue with the mission, the main mission, story mission. Similar things happen also with the ships, and yeah, also the Wangshu Inn and so on and so forth. No, let's ignore the mages. I'm not that interested in fighting them. One of them is a fire mage, so even less so. Let's get up there. Huh. Alright. Let's get to the highest point. Ooh, that's close. That was so close. Let's recharge a little bit, and then we can fly directly onto the ship. Last time I checked, there was... I don't know. There might have been 1 or 2 quests on it. Or at least... one person you can talk to, but I don't think that there's actually a quest now. But yeah, just for completion's sake, I will check that out again. It does not seem... Yep, as if there are any more missions up here, but okay. Whee! Nothing here. Ooh, okay. Good. So that's pretty much safe. Maybe I have to go to the near to the chasm also. It's just so strange. I don't want to use the wiki in order to figure out everything. I mean, there has to be a way to look for missions. Oh, wait a minute. There's still the... the compass. So what do we need to do? Yeah, the spiral abyss and yeah, forge some 4-star weapons. You gotta be kidding me. Why do I have to forge another 4-star weapon? I don't need another 4-star weapon. That's a problem about it. I would just need a 5-star weapon, if anything. Yeah, this was the teleporter onto the Musgrave. And what else do we have? No, that doesn't seem to be that much. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. The use water kind of thingy. Let's check out the house there, where the seal is broken. See what we can do. So, where is it? Where is it? There we go, that's the one. It was supposed to be inhabited by Mom. Okay, so it's basically a placeholder house like all the others. They are just blocks that you can't really enter. There's just a few exceptions for the houses, and one of it is the tavern. And of course the Adventurers Guild and Knights of Avonius buildings. Other than that, there's not that much interior in here. Sadly. Yeah, why not just do some cooking? I want this max, this max, this max, this max, this also max. Alright, let's do this one. I need to cook 20 times. So I can maximize this and another greenish dish. Have to be... There was this strange cooking competition where the needle went from left to right really quickly. And the space that was marked for perfection was just so small. And now you have like all the time in the world just to get it perfect. Come on. And another one. There we go. Alright, so now that we made this one, let's do... Oh, wait, I have someone... Noel, on a death boosting dish, okay. Let's see. Is that a special one? Nah. When a perfect cooking is achieved on a death boosting dish, Noel has a 12% chance to obtain double the product. Okay, so we have a 12% chance of getting more. There's the bonus. And no, nothing in here says that the second dish is in any way special. Like Lisa making those noodles, she had a kind of strange flavor dish that was also a bit more... I think it was a bit more powerful, like 10% more powerful. Something like that. Okay, so triggering it multiple times might be a bit more difficult. Yeah, still nothing. There might also be a hidden counter in there, just to make sure that you don't have too much bad luck. Okay, let's just use this one once. That should pretty much do the trick. I don't need to perfect it yet. The reason for this is fairly simple. I'm just interested in getting those 20 dishes, and now I have pretty much everything max except for, of course, the ley lines. And how do I spend the other pieces of Mora? How much is it? Yeah, 400,000 to spend. I need to spend 500,000. I just don't know where to spend that on. I mean, I could try to level up some talents for the characters, but I don't know if I have the corresponding items yet. I mean, ooh. Okay, I do have the crowns, that's easy. I need the feathers for that. That one needs feathers. Or hair. What is this thing actually? The plume. And what about albedo? I'm only interested in this ability, the rest isn't really necessary. The magic butt plug is also required. Good. yeah, there's not that much I could do here, is it? Not that much I could do. I could maybe upgrade this one here. Yeah, why not? Let's make the bunny really, really good. Okay, now we can't improve it any further. Like we could, yeah, we could try to, but nah. What about the spend? I think the spending is also triggered now. Perfect. Well, it's not easy money because we spend it. Yeah, the 1,200 original resin might be a bit more difficult than that because how much is that? 420 resin is missing, and each day you can have 160. So 2 days and 6 hours. Okay, I can get at least another 20, but I would still need 200, and that's a bit too much. Anyway, I can't get these experience points here. Not that it matters that much, because I am also getting a decent amount of other stuff. Anyway, so with this, we basically did most of the side quests that I know of, and the other side quests, for some reason, yeah, I just don't know where they are. I'm not going around and looking for them in the wilderness. If I have no clear way of kind of getting their location. Well, except for the wiki. But come on. So, and the next one might be the mountainous summits. This it's an interesting one. There might be in relation to the contending tides in the Porga Gorge. It's another nice mission. So, let's end it for today and continue with, of course, this mission at another time. Until then, like and subscribe, and ta-ta!